I am preparing a simple dinner, which was yellow fried rice and some beef, which was nice, and some avocado. The meat was so juicy, as you can see, and the fried rice came out so well. It had some veggies, some carrots, and I cannot wait to share this recipe with you. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into it. So I'm using 500 grams of meat, as you can see, well diced. I diced that meat up, and yeah, that's all. I washed it then, and I'm going to use some minced chives and ginger as our spices, ingredients for the meat today. So I'm using black pepper, salt, some olive oil and vinegar. I put in the minced chives and the minced ginger into the meat and spread the marinade. Later on I'm going to put in the spices, and I'm going to make sure that sits very well. I then put this into the fridge. I put this into the fridge for over 30 minutes and let the meat rest. As that's resting, I started on the ingredients for the rice, which was diced up carrots and diced up onions. I then added some green onions into the diced up carrots, and I also added some spring onions later, and those are going to be worked on later. I then start on the rice, in which I put some oil into a saucepan and then pour in the diced onions. After putting in the onions, I stir them, as you can see above. As I stir the onions, when they become translucent, I then leave them. I need them to be translucent, and when they reach the translucency, I then add in curry powder, about 3 teaspoons of curry powder, and then I add in turmeric, and then I just stir that and just cook that for a little bit of like 1 minute for the spices to get the aroma. After that, after letting that mixture cook for some time, I then add in my rice and then stir and stir. I put in some salt here. I prefer putting in salt at this point because the rice also gets to get the tasty scrumptious meal of the salt in it, and it has that taste. I mix that until the rice is a little bit cooked. I then pour in the water, add on bay leaves for a little bit of that nice scent and taste in my rice, and then I'm going to let that sit and boil. As I do on the ingredients for the meat, I just have tomatoes and 1 onion. I chop those up, dice them up, and then time to work on the meat. Put it in the heat and let it produce its own water. As you can see, it's done with marinating. The rice is there preparing, and yeah, there it is. It's starting to make its own water, and as you can see, the water has escalated. This meat came out so well. As that's doing on, we start on the veggies for the rice. A little bit of drizzle of oil, and then you're going to put in our green onions, spring onions, and the carrots, and then you're going to mix that. Green onions are also called like wild onions. They're not spring onions. They're a little bit smaller, and yeah, have a little bit of a tangent scent that you can feel. After that, I put that on the heat and saute. I remove the bay leaves from the rice when it's done and mix it up. As you can see, it came out so well. It was just so nice. I really enjoyed my dinner. Have to mix it up so that the color really spreads, unless the color will just remain on top of the rice. Yeah. After mixing that up very well, as I said, you're going to saute the greens on fire. I put that on fire. Those are the greens, and then after them sauteing for about a little bit 2 minutes, don't over saute. We don't need the veggies to get mushy. We mix that up, and as you can see, I'm done mixing it up. The rice looks amazing. It really looks amazing. I loved it. I put some foil and let it cook on a very low heat just to make the water loose out, and when it's done, I remove the covers and let it dry out. It was so nice. It was amazing. Can't wait for you guys to try this. When I start on the meat, the water has really been lost, and then now you can see it starting to brown. I brown that meat. I turn it. There I'm browning and browning and browning the meat. There the aromas are all coming out, and at that point I added in the onions, which were the final bit of the meal. So after adding in the onions, I let them fry. I then add in the tomatoes, as you can see when the onions become translucent, and I also mix that until the tomatoes become mashed up and I can really see a paste coming from them. When the tomatoes are mashed up, as you can see above, I then add in curry powder as seen. And then I did 3 Royco cubes, which I sprinkle all over. I use beef Royco cubes because, like, obviously I'm cooking beef, so yeah. I put in some little water for the gravy, and just look at that meat, guys. It was looking so nice. I add in now soup because I'm going to have this with rice, and others are going to have it with matoke, but you can also eat it as a gravy. The stew was amazing, guys. It was so amazing. I do not know how to express it, but it was so nice. And that was it, guys. Thanks for joining me on how I prepared my wonderful dinner, which was yellow fried rice and beef. Hope you all enjoyed this recipe and hope to see you back in another video of mine. Nice time, guys. Bye.